Ahoy, meat popsicles, DDP here with more FTL AE on our last installment. The long nightmare finally ended as we crawled our way out of the ninth circle of hell into Shirvan and chalked up a victory. So after the Shirvan trilogy, as it were, let's hit that random button again and get what we get. Mantis C. Okay. Mantis C. I believe I did a few runs in this ship that resulted in the ship exploding over and over and over again in the first sector, about a half hour of that. But yeah, let's go with the Mantis C. So, Mantis C has a clone bay. It also has a lock bomb and a stun bomb, which means we can do no hull damage. You have a Mantis and a Lanius for boarding. And the idea here is to get your Mantis and your Lanius on board a room with enough room to get the entire crew fighting you. And then stun them with the stun bomb. Get the Mantis out to go wreck systems while the enemy crew is stunned. And just keep that going again and again and again and again and again. Definitely a challenge ship, but if we get some crew going, the 4-man teleport will definitely keep us going. Single level of everything except for Clone Bay, which is unique to the ship, I believe. And we also have Mantis Pheromones, movement speed increased by 25%, which may or may not be sold at the very first store we come across. But without further battling, let's get going. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for a journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. We get the DX before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. Results of most choice of multiple outcomes. You can never be sure what will happen. So, before we get started, why is sound so muted? I don't know. Let's turn that up. There we are. Okay, let's turn on our bombs. Clone Bay needs to be on, but not so much right now. And let's get our Mantis in position. And see what this first jump takes us to. Okay, let's take it down in the middle. Down in the middle. There are only 2 ships within range. They seem to engage in battle. Lord has the markings of a space pirate. Aid the civilian ship. You power up your weapons and engage the pirate ship. Okay. So they have a flak and a laser. So let's teleport on board. And we'll teleport into their... doesn't really matter, I guess their weapon room. Let's do their shield room. Yeah, we'll do their shield room. So we'll teleport on board. Let's get our Lanius in position here. Excellent. And let's board in the shield room. Rock and an NG. Okay. Now as soon as the stun bomb is ready to go, we're going to get our Mantis out of there. We might be able to just kill the crew without any gimmicks whatsoever. So why don't we do that? Okay, Mantis, get out of there. You have to fix the shields. Okay. No more life signs selected on a pirate ship. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. 2 fuel, 1 drone, 20 scrap. Contact the civilian ship, and they want to welcome us with a rock person, which is great. Should be saved with battle damage to battle. Most of the crew accepts your offer to be dropped up nearby station. 1 officer joining your crew. Welcome aboard, Ryan the Rockman. Ha! Ryan the Rockman. Okay, cool. Ryan the Rockman, indeed. Alright. So... let's recall our people. Let's get the Lanius fixing up engines there. Let's take our Mantis friend here and introduce him to the medical airlock. Okay, I promise you the suffering is only temporary. Fortunately, we can't do that with the Lanius because they don't suffocate. Okay. Get back there. And you know what? Rock on pilots is extraordinary because it frees up our NG to pilot something like engines or shields, but I think engines would be best. Let's pop stuff back into that. And that could have gone better, that could have gone worse. I think I'm going to keep the Mantis in the sensor room from now on. Okay, and there's a distress beacon, so let's check that out. Appears the distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon. Your sensors are picking up a single life form. Go down to surface to investigate. You find a colony that seems to have been recently attacked. At this point in the station, you find a lone survivor. Take him home to his family on a nearby planet. We get 19 scrap. Okay. Probably would have been better to take the crew member because we do need crew on this boat, but 19 scrap is not too bad. You begin charging your FTL drive and do a quick scan of the local planet. You find the ruins of a recently destroyed Federation colony on the surface. There must be a rebel ship in the vicinity. Go looking for the rebel ship. After short research, you find a rebel ship. Let's hope he's as easy to defeat in combat as he was to find. So they have 3 crew members and a single-shot laser defense drone. We are in no danger right now. No danger whatsoever. They do have a medbay though, which is bad. It is bad. We should be fine to just do this. They can do nothing to us. So let's get our NG some shield experience. Okay. And our crew members are going to die shortly. Yep. Okay, Lanius is dead. Let's try stunning. And locking down the shield room. Nope. This time that, but they did come in briefly. Okay. Let's teleport the Mantis. You know what, we can leave the Mantis to die. It's okay. Alright. Their weapons are down, not that it really matters. Let's go see what's doing in their med bay. Actually, we can kill this guy. Try something here. Okay, Mantis, run. Okay, that guy's stunned. Get back in there. And this is pretty much how you have to play it. Pretty much how you have to play it. So let's stun bomb that. Okay. Now this guy's gonna suffocate in here with us. So that crew member is dead. Looks like there's one more. So we're gonna stun bomb that as well. Okay. And that one should suffocate to death. With the crew dead, you're able to take the fuel out of storage, also take all the traffic and manage 4 fuel, 23 scrap. So pretty textbook, although it definitely helped that the enemy ship barely had any weaponry. But pretty textbook. And we got a little shield experience for our NG in the process. Next jump. Schedule an ore finder in several factories, all standing still and empty, no life signs detected. Okay, empty jump is empty. Let's check out the one close to it. Scanners indicate that battles taking place nearby. It seems that someone is under attack by space pirates. Aid this civilian ship. Be powered by weapons and engage the pirate ship. They have a rock and a Zoltan. They have a single shot laser and a beam, which they can combo us if they get things off the right way. I think what we want to do though is we're going to board them in shield room with our Lanius and our Mantis. And we're going to try and have the Mantis free to wreck their weapons while everybody's stunned. But we shall see what unfolds. Okay, huge fires everywhere. Let's get those put out. And why don't we lock down that room so the Rockman can't escape. Okay, no more life signs detected in the pirate ship. Be hasten to contact the civilian ship. Respond, it's a good thing you came when you did. We'd be dead now otherwise. I'm a shipwright, I'd like to help you like you helped me. Captain orders to install a piece of equipment on your ship. 10 scrap and a hull missile. Pretty good. Now our Mantis is gonna die. Nothing we can do to stop that from happening. Let's close the doors. Let's get our NG repairing everything. Okay. Get in there, repair that. Let's start repairs on this. Hull missile does 2 damage. 2 times damage on systemless rooms. What's the charge time on it? 17 seconds. On par with everything else. Okay. Alrighty. So that might come in very handy against AI ships, for instance, against all kinds of stuff. Let's power on our teleporter. That's why that wasn't working. So power on the teleporter, bring the Lanius home. Energy goes back on engines. Really wish the engine room wasn't so far away. Let's put the Mantis back on sensors. Okay. And we jump again, although it might be a good idea to get next level of shields. Okay. Recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. It hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. Attack the slave or scum. Perfect. 1 single shot laser, a beam. They really can't do anything to us here. I think because the Lanius is... Yeah, because we upgraded our shields, they can't break through our shields. I think because the Lanius is hurt, it's going to be a bit of a waste to send him aboard, because he's just going to die pretty quickly. So why don't we send the Rockman and the Mantis on board. Okay. And they have an NG and a Mantis, so that should be fine. And we can lock down this room, not that it really matters, but we'll keep them from running, maybe. Okay. Scan the ship and detect no life signs. It appears the slaves died in the fight. You strip the ship and prepare to jump. 1 fuel, 1 missile, 22 scrap. Okay. Let's bring everybody back and introduce them to the medical airlock. And get our clone bay powered up. Okay. This hurts me more than it hurts you, I'm sorry. Okay, they're coming back. And we'll put the Mantis friend back into sensors right now. And why don't we put the rock on weapons for now. And we jump into the nebula. No, we'll jump here first. Into an asteroid field. Good thing we upgraded our shields. Okay, pirate ship with a rock crew member, a human and an NG, missile launcher, and a shield. Okay. Pirate ship was lying in wait inside the asteroid field, immediately moves into attack. We want to get their missile down as quickly as possible, so let's do that. Probably gonna board with the rock and the mantis again. And we're gonna board in the shield room. Okay, it's the O2, that's fine. We can go without that for a little while. Our hull missile hits because their missile down. Good. Okay. Should be fine here. Yes. Okay, so we won this little battle. And also if there's an NG against the Rockman. Looks like crew are dying, so let's turn our Clone Bay back on. And I don't know if this NG is going to kill Ryan. Probably will be able to. Why don't we have the Mantis fixing up the oxygen? Okay, with the crew dead, you're able to take the fuel out of storage. You also take all the scrap you could manage. Let's bring Ryan home. Let's suffocate him. Oh, the oxygen gets repaired. I want to get the NG in on that action. Okay, get everybody fixed up. Okay, let's get the O2 powered on. And looks like we're going to use the Rockman for the boarding party again. Because the Lanius might not be healed quick enough. So Rockman, get down that way. Engine's powered up all the way. And why not jump into the nebula? Nebulas are known to be popular Mantis hunting grounds. Information you would be done well to heed here. Okay. They have a clone bay. A hull missile that. A hull missile that. And we are going to get our crew. They can do no harm to us. Why don't we get everybody on board this? And we'll get some shield experience for the NG. Okay, hits down. Good. There is a breach there as well. So they're not going to get it repaired. Let's get our people teleported to their shield room. Let's turn on stun bomb and lock bomb, I guess. Okay, they can do no harm to us. That second level of shields definitely helps. Okay, they're running. Of course they're running. Okay, with the crew dead, you're able to take the fuel out of storage. You can also take all the scrap you can manage. 4 fuel, 21 scrap. Excellent. So let's get everybody back. Let's kill the Mantis. Okay, everybody back. Borman will be our pilot again. A little while longer. Let's get the NG back. Zeramar, let's get you back to post. Let's get you back to post. And we'll turn hull missile back on. And engines back on. And let's get jumping. Okay, there is a store up there. I want to be able to hit it. Okay. Let's head down out of the nebula. Especially while our pirate ship approaches you, hand over one of your crew members and the rest of you can go free unharmed. We will never surrender our crew to slavers. They have a rock, a human and an NG. They have a missile launcher and a beam. We want to take out their missile launcher. So we'll do that. Okay, they hit us in the shields, which is fine. Second level shields. Let's get that patched up. Missile flies. Breaches their weapon room. Good. Let's teleport into their shield room. Okay. Let's get our clone bay fixed up. Okay, so that weapon is down permanently. They're not going to go into a breached room to try and fix it. Never mind. So their NG fixed it. So let's fire on it. Miss. Okay. Rock crew goes down. We take a hit to an empty section of our ship. And appears the slaves did not survive the fighting. You find their burnt bodies in the hole, but before you strip the ship, you hear faint noises in the walls. You break off a latch, and the slave falls out of a hidden compartment, coughing. Once recomposed, the slave owners join your crew. You get 1 fuel, 1 missile, 22 scrap, and Shelton the NG. Very good. Let's medicinal airlock our people here. Let's get... The NG almost died. Oh boy. Crew are dying. Let's power up the clone bay. Okay. Okay. So right away, we are completely abandoning whatever strategy we had at the very beginning of this. But I think a mantis and a rock make for a better boarding party. Also allows us to sell the stun bomb and the lock bomb. And hope for some kind of laser support for our hull missile. Let's see. Also, having a Lanius crew member on engines is pretty okay. Because if people bored want to take over the engines, take over the piloting, they won't bother the piloting. Okay, so let's see. He has good engine experience, some shield experience, so we'll leave him on engines. We'll pop this NG onto shields, and we'll get ready to jump. Don't think we're going to make it to that store before the rebels do, but we can try. They want to trade 1 fuel for 5 missiles. I will definitely take that deal since we are really dependent on missiles on this ship. We can try to reach that store. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, though. Your ship has hailed. We found you at last. Prepare to die. They have 3 humans and a missile weapon. I think it might be... Yeah, we want to get that missile down as quickly as possible. We're going to board them in the piloting. I believe that is an Artemis. Nope, it was a Leo. Okay, let's get our teleporter fixed up. Hull missile fires at their weapons, hits, but not before a missile of theirs hits our engines. Okay, our people are slowly dying though. Let's get a peek in on sensors, see what's... Okay, so there's only 1 crew member left of theirs. They have no medbay. And we have enough health on our rockman to take care of him. So Shelton is our shield person. Get back on shield. So Shelton, please. Let's turn on our clone bay. So when our Mantis inevitably dies, there he goes. He can come back. You find a weapon system on the ship with no crew to stop you. You can install it on your own 9 fuel and a flak gun Mark II, which we can't even use because it takes 1 more power than we have currently. Let's suffocate our Rockman, medical airlock that is, and put the Mantis back into there. Okay. Alright, Rockman is back. Power up our engines and jump away once more. The store did get taken over by the rebels, so we'll hit this distress beacon now. You arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between the 2 large rocks. It must have been illegally mining. Let's destroy and loot the ship. They're just pirates. You decide a pirate is not worth saving and fire a few volleys. We get 3 fuel, 1 missile, and 18 scrap. Not too shabby. Let's head to the exit now. Grab the long-range beacon. When FTL drives charge, you can jump to the next sector. There is a black market hub here. You receive a message. These are dangerous times. You have extra military-grade explosives. We'll gladly pay for them. I need all the missiles I can get, so I will ignore that and head to the next sector, either civilian or Mantis controlled. Let's go civilian. I really want to hit a store. In green sectors, especially civilian, usually have a veritable shopping mall of choices. Get to the exit beacon, jump to the next sector before the pursuing rebels catch you. Okay, there is a distress beacon. I want to save my scrap for the store. I like our setup the way it is right now. Borman, however, could be a boarding party. You can grab our NG and put him on piloting. And we can have a 3 crew boarding party and do the stun bomb strategy. I think we'll take that on a ship-by-ship basis. Okay, so let's jump to this distress beacon. And probably play in a nebula for a little while. You arrive at a distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between 2 large rocks. It must have been illegally mined a belt without proper equipment. Let's destroy to loot the ship. They're just pirates. You decide a pirate is not worth saving and fire a few volleys into their hull before you can scrap the remains. Another pirate ship flashes on your radar. Perhaps they saw your deed, or perhaps they want to claim the spoils for themselves, or for whatever reason they're charging weapons. Okay. So, both of these look... that might be a dual shot. It is a dual shot. So we can take some damage from them. They have a Mantis, a human, and an NG, though. Why don't we try the stun bomb strategy? Let's get everybody boarding. Let's get Shelton into the piloting. Okay, we will board them in their door room. Have a nice fight. Okay, stun bomb is ready to go. Their crew is leaving. Okay. Alrighty, let's get the Mantis in to assist here. Yep, there we go. The normal life doesn't remain in a ship. You strip it of used materials, 2 missiles, 1 drone, 31 scrap. Let's get everybody home. Let's medicinal airlock the Mantis. Lanius is in trouble health-wise. We can't do anything to him. So we will put him back on piloting for now. And Ryan has plenty of health. He has 103 health. It's a little bit more than human, so he's fine there. Let's get our Mantis in position. Okay, and get ready to jump to the next beacon. And we're going to jump around in the nebula, although that's probably a bad idea. Heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact with them, they fade into nebula. Let's lock onto their life signs with our teleporter. You beam the Federation crew aboard. One gladly joins your crew. The rest wait to be dropped off the next station. 22 scrap and Lang the human. Excellent. Lang the human. Lang the human shall be our door person, I guess. I'm gonna have a 3-man non-Lanius boarding party, possibly. Let's do that. And into the nebula once more. It was known to be popular Mantis hunting grounds. Information you have done well to heed here. Okay. So door person, good. They do have a med bay. Let me get hull missile ready to go. They have nothing that can harm us weapons-wise. They only have a single beam. They teleport into our clone bay, however. So let's get that vented. Let's get that vented. Let's get the shield person out of there. Let's get the shield room vented as well. Let's get the NG into the door room because NGs aren't good at fighting. They are now in our oxygen. Trying to burst their way into the oxygen room. Okay, they do. Let's close all doors, and an NG and a human against a Mantis. I like them odds, especially a weakened one. They teleport their crew back. Okay, they do have a med bay. Let's grab Lang, Ryan, and our Mantis, Nick Me. Let's hull missile their med bay. It hits. Let's teleport into the med bay. It's on fire. That's not good. So we'll get Nick Me out of there. And we can have the rock crew member who's impervious to fire handle these guys as much as possible. He's gonna die, so let's power up our clone bay. And our Mantis human combo should be enough to take out the remaining Mantis. Indeed they do. The normal life signs remaining on the ship. You ship it of used materials. We get 2 missiles, 1 drone, 25 scrap, and a Pegasus missile of all things. Okay, game, please. Laser, please. I would love laser. Laser, good, please. Laser. Let's take a look at our options here briefly. Pegasus missile. Hull missile does 2 for 2 power. Pegasus missile does 4 for 3 power, but we'd have to upgrade our weapon system in order to use it. Also charges more time, 20 seconds. Flak 2 charges in even more time, takes 3 power. But this early in the game with 1 shield bubble will kill everything on board. We don't really want that. We want to kill everything on board without killing the whole board. And the flak cannon will definitely kill the board before we can kill the things on it. So I think we're okay with this setup right now. 3-man boarding crew, not including the Lanius on that. We need engines right now, so let's put those back up. Crew management is shoddy at best. But it's the choices we have to make. It's hard to see why, but this beacon is currently a tourist destination. One of ships at a small station offering deal 1 fuel for 5 missiles. Again, I will definitely take that. Okay, let's jump again. So much for finding a store. Ion Storm, okay. Find 2 heavily damaged ships floating nearby. The remains of a battle. You begin to harvest some useful debris when you hear the sounds of someone beaming board, followed by the shouts of a boarding party. 2 fuel, 2 missiles, 26 scrap. Intruders on board. They are in... We have no O2. Let's turn that on. We don't need engines, so we'll get our clone bay up. We don't need shields either. We don't need our teleporter. Let's put that into our clone bay. They are attacking. They're trying to get into our piloting right now. So let's vent as much of that as possible. Want to weaken them as much as we can before having to deal with them. Okay. So we're going to vent as much of the ship as we possibly can here to keep them from attacking us. They do get into our door room, so let's get the Mantis and the Rock in to take care of that. Let's get the Engie out first. Engie hangs out in the clone bay. Get these boys in here. Okay, for some reason they decide to just run all over the place. Most of our crew took a huge beating from suffocation. But we should be fine to take care of them. The joys of having a clone bay. Ryan is at 81 health, Lang is at 52 health, Nikmi is almost dead. Let's vent all of them. Let's vent all of them and get our NG back on. You know what, we can upgrade doors. That would be a good idea. Let's upgrade doors. Okay. Clone Bay is on all the way. This is Shelton. Shelton was our shield person. Okay, let's put this one airlock our boarding crew here. Let's close all doors. And wait for our people to come back. Borman will be fighting fit next jump. So we might want to go 4-man, depending on what we have. Okay. So we'll put, even though it's useless in a night, we'll put him on sensors, we'll put him on doors, and we'll get the Rockman on weapons for now. And we'll save those positions. We'll power up our engines as we jump once more. Okay, no ion storm at this location. Excellent, but however there is an AI ship. It appears that an automated rebel scout positioned within Nebula to warn of your passing. Ship starts to power up its FTL drive. If it gets away, will no doubt warn the rest of the fleet position. Okay, they can do no harm to us, but we can't do much harm to them before they can run away. We're going to try and target their piloting. We can also try to get... It's very dangerous. If they run away with our crew on board, no, I'm not going to risk it. Not going to risk it. If we hit their piloting, I will board into their engine room. Why is second level shields not up? That was very silly and caused us some hull damage. Okay, do we hit? Yes, we do. Okay. So let's teleport Melanius and the Rock crew member into their engine room. Let's get these second level shields up, please. Teleport into engines. Try to take those down. Let's get shield NG fixing our piloting. Let's get human in there as well. Okay, that room's on fire, so let's vent that, get rid of the fire. Their piloting is still down, their engines are down. We can whack on their shields for a little while. And I'm going to hull missile their weapon system. Good. Okay, Clone Bay has to go on. Okay, now with their engines down and their piloting down, what we can do is just leave our Lanius crew member on board, steadily doing damage. As the systems... Okay, they're gonna... Yeah, FTL delayed. So as long as we keep their engines down, we should be fine here. While we teleport our guy back, we'll teleport him. Okay, they're charging. Okay, hull missile. Dang it. Hull missile their engines. We hit. Now we can teleport back on board in the piloting room and have the Lanius just blow them up from the inside out. And we can try and save a missile. Let's do that. Okay, hopefully we'll get this piloting down and the ship destroyed before the engines come up. But I don't think they'd be able to run away so fast. Okay. Their engines are still down. Shields are coming back up slowly. They're dead. Ship picks apart, you feel relief knowing that you are hopefully one step ahead of the fleet. 2 fuel, 1 missiles, 13 scrap. Wait for our landings to come back. Let's get everybody back to stations. Helps if I don't asphyxiate them gently along the way. But they should heal that damage from the clone-based passive healing ability. Let's get Borman back on piloting. And let's get our engines powered up as well. Let's head out of the nebula and try to hit some of these beacons, hopefully getting a store. Scanners indicate that a battle is taking place nearby. It seems that someone is under attack by space pirates, aiding the civilian ship. See power of the weapons and engage the pirate ship. Okay. They have a human and a NG. They have nothing that can harm us. So let's get our boarding crew extraordinaire ready to go. And we can teleport into their weapon room. And we'll get their O2 down, just so they have something else to repair. And as soon as one of our crew starts losing health, we'll get the rock man. Okay. No more life signs detected on pirate ship. You hasten to contact the flint ship. We got 2 fuel, 1 drone, 27 scrap. It's a good thing you came when you did. We'd be dead now. Otherwise, the shipwright would like to help you like you helped me. Captain offers to install a piece of equipment. We get 12 scrap and a heavy laser Mark 1, which I believe only fires 1 shot. Let's get everybody teleported back. Nick-Me probably needs to be medically airlocked. Let's take care of that. And take a look at this heavy laser Mark 1. 1 power, 1 shot. 9-second charge, though. Might be an option. Definitely better than the lock. We can try and hull missile their shields and then use the heavy laser to pick them apart. So we do have options now. Okay, so Nick-Me is going in the way of the dinosaurs, but we'll come back shortly. Let's get our clone bay powered on. We're doing really well scrap-wise, not so much hull-wise. Lang is at 62 health. Why don't we medical airlock Lang as well? And put the Mantis back on sensors. Okay. Really hoping for a store. Would like some healing, would like some weapon options, but we do have plenty of that. Crew would be okay if they offer up Mantis or something. But let's get everybody back to stations for now. And prepare to jump. Power would be good, weapon power would be good. Another level of engine power would be amazing. Jump leads to completely unremarkable binary star system. There's nothing else around. Okay, let's jump here now. Sun. Okay. A beacon has been placed close to Supergiant class M star. The ship will gradually overheat until you get out of here or die. A pirate apparently loses danger. Sun moves into engage. Okay, I have a Zoltan, a human, and a 2 Zoltan actually, and a human. So we should be able to kill them pretty quickly. Let's just send. They only have 2-man rooms, so why don't we do something like this? Teleport on board into their piloting. That is a 2-shot laser. I'm worried about that bomb, though. I might hull laser their hull missile their shields just to try and speed this along a little bit. That is an ion bomb that targets an empty room. Okay, nothing to worry about. Okay, solar flare. Let's vent as much of the ship as we can to try and keep that spreading before it gets too far along. Preempt it, as it were. And we're going to want to medicinal airlock our boarding crew. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship. You ship it of useful materials. 1 fuel, 2 missiles, 21 scrap. We get our people back. Okay. And we wait for our FTL to charge. Depower the hull missile to power up the cloning bay so we don't lose anyone. And we jump. No, you know what? Let's wait for our... No, we're gonna jump. No, we're gonna wait for our crew to come back. We should be able to get them back on board before another solar flare happens. I wonder if our crew members take longer to clone because they have more health. I don't know. Let's close all our doors and let's jump. Just in time. Excellent. Survey nearby planets, speckle settlements, although don't respond to your hails. Good. Gives us time to recover our oxygen a little bit. And get everybody back to stations. And there's a distress beacon there. Okay, we'll hit that next. But first, this beacon here. A ship refueling station is beacon. We can purchase fuel here. Always purchase the cheap fuel. We have plenty of scrap on hand as well. This should keep us fuel rich for the rest of the game. Check out the distress beacon. No stores. That nebula ate a lot of that. Find a source of distress call. A small research station. Appears a small laboratory fire. Got out of control and it's threatening to destroy the station. Their fire suppression system is not responding. Rock crew, send your crew member in. Rock soldier tears through the airlock directly into the fire. You've never seen some large move that fast. It appears. There's as much fire suppression as possible to power the blaze. Everything. Eventually the fire starts to die down. When most of the fire under control, the scientists are able to help secure the station. They offer you their sincere gratitude and a generous reward, 29 scrap and a hacking stun, which may or may not be useless on this particular ship. They do have a store. How many jumps do we have? 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ugh, it's going to be close, but I think we can do it. Ship engineer set up a small shop here. They have drone control, medbay, mind control, pipe beam, hull laser, another hull laser, and a hull smasher laser. That's 2 shots for 2 power. And a couple of drones. Okay, we don't need fuel. We do need repairs. Let's fix up a little bit into the green section. Mind control would be nice to help us against boarders. Their weaponry options aren't so great, though. Because next sector we're going to be facing ships with 2 shield bubbles. We have block bomb. I don't think we're going to use anymore. Heavy laser Mark 1 I don't think we're going to use anymore. Pegasus is better than hull missile. We'll get rid of Pegasus. Flak 2 is alright. Stun bomb because we can still use that strategy with the Lanius if we so choose. We can also stun enemy crew maybe and do something that way. And keep them stunned while we, and then send our crew members in to kill them while they're stunned. We can do that. I do like the idea of the Flak 2, just not right now. Okay, so I think what we need to do is we need to shore up our defenses. So let's do that now. We can get a couple more bars of engine power and possibly a couple more bars of shield. Yes, we can. Okay, level 4 engines, level 3 shields. We're pretty much good as far as that is concerned. We can get another level of weapon power and another shield bar, so now we can have the Pegasus going if we need it. Yeah, power bars are now 30. Okay. So let's jump. There's no way we're making the exit. They just ate one of the beacons. Thought we could jump from that one under the store. Okay. Spot a rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. It does not seem to want to engage you and your ship. Demand the surrender of the goods. They have a clone bay. Prepare to secure the cargo by force. They're trying to jump away as well. They have a missile launcher as well. Okay. They also want to hack us. Not particularly good. Okay. Let's board. I really don't want to board, because if we board and they run, it's be a dangerous situation. Let's see what they hack. They hack the teleporter, so we can't even board. We can't board at all. Okay, let's Pegasus their engines. We can't board. Our crew is now locked in here. If we board, it will just teleport our people back. Okay. Don't know if we'll be able to kill them. Okay, their engines are completely down. We can try boarding in the engine room, keep them from repairing it. Let's go Pegasus their clone bay in the meantime. Okay, we should have enough time to do some damage to their crew. Keep them from repairing before that hacking pulse comes in. They hit our weapons, however, we hit their clone bay. They only shot down one of our Pegasus missiles. Taking a lot of hull damage though. They hack our crew members back, and their clone bay is back on. Something we do against the ship, we have to jump, so let's do that. Rebel fleet has found you, and nearby scout turns to engage the cruisers in the distance are firing on you. Burst laser Mark III, and try and go on their weapons. We just have to survive long enough. How do we medicinal airlock these people in the meantime? We need to put the clone bay on. Okay, clone bay's on. Missile fires again. Burst laser fires. They hit nothing. ASB comes in now and hits nothing yet. Breaches the weapon room. That's fine. Let's jump to the exit and do the song and dance again. And the being the rebels got here first. You must survive long enough to be able to jump to the next sector. Okay, they're a little less crazy. Weapons-wise. Okay, I have a small bomb. I want to get everybody in here fixing the weapons. ASP is target locked. Okay, they small bomb our weapons, that's fine. Burst and do not be whole, that's fine. They just miss our piloting, we jump to the next sector. Abandoned or Mantis controlled. We have nothing but a boarding strategy right now. Abandoned sector will keep us from boarding with anyone but our landing us. I think we have to go Mantis controlled and hope for the best. Entered a poorly charted area of space. It's known to be home to the Mantis. Ensure your hull plating is up to scratch. It isn't, but we do have enough fuel in the tank. Let's get our ship fixed up, and in the meantime, I will call this an episode. I thank you very much for watching. Hit them like and subscribe buttons, and please do comment if you have any advice or suggestions on how I can improve my videos or my play. Yes, I do know that one way I can improve my play is by not tussling with rebels at an exit beacon. But Miscalculations will and do happen, and I apologize for that. Hopefully this will not spell the doom of the brave Mantis Sea crew. I believe the ship is called the Theseus. Theseus crew. This might be their doom. Clone Bay. And hope if the ship breaks apart, the clone bay stays active and they just clone and get picked up somewhere along the way, maybe in another ship. Anyways, enough babbling from me. Thank you once again for watching, and I will see you next time.